What's up, agents? Today is a really cool day. I'm gonna go a little bit outside of the box of what I typically do, and I'm gonna show you guys how to double your profits. That's right, I'm gonna show you guys multiple ways how you guys can double your profits right now, today. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic end of the week. I wanted to hop in and do this video. This is going to be a really cool video. And for you guys out there that are just getting started or kind of intermediate into the insurance world or as an agent, and you want to know really what is the data and the stats that you guys need to look at to really increase your profits, I'm going to show you guys all of those today. And hopefully you guys by the end can really understand and have some tactical tips and tricks to go in and increase that profit margin. That's the goal, right? At the end of the year, we want to make more money. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So what you guys are going to see up here in the side of my screen is you're going to see some data, okay? This is where you guys need to start to get to. Those of you that are just beginning or in the intro phases of, okay, how do I make more money? This data is your friend, okay? You have to understand what's actually happening on the back end of your pickup rates and your costs and expenses and all of that stuff. When you understand the math, you guys can really understand those key components that make the difference in your business. And I'm gonna walk you through and show you guys exactly what these mean and exactly what kind of effect they can have on your business because it's really drastic if you can make small little tweaks and tips or small little tweaks to certain areas inside of these. They make a big difference on the back end. So let me walk you guys through very quickly what we have here. So we have your total lead costs here, which is obviously a very important thing. This is in dollars, so $15. The total number of leads you can generate with a $1,500 expense. And this could be weekly, this could be 2 weeks, this could be every month. Totally up to you guys on what you want to do. Again, this is for example sake. Okay, so as far as these pickup conversion rates go on the back end, again, I don't sell insurance, so these might not make sense at all. I think they're relatively close and you guys can relate to them. So understand that that's what these are. So pickup rate is how many people do you actually get to pick up on the phone or actually get to talk to. Total number of pickups obviously is the total number of pickups from this total number. And then you have your closes and profit margin and total profit. So this is the number really at the end here, this $2,500, that is what we are looking at, okay? That is the number we want to change and that is the number we want to affect. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that now. So with this $2,500, that's saying if I spend $1,500 on leads with all of these stats going into place, that I'm going to make $2,500, okay? So put $1,500 in, I get $4,000 out with a profit margin of $2,500. Now let's show you some of the key factors that can change this. So what happens when we start tweaking these factors? So this is assuming a pickup rate of 20%. So at 20% of 100 leads, so you see the 100 leads here, pickup rate at 20%, that means you are gonna get 20 pickups, okay? And so now each one of those pickups cost you $75. Okay, and where that number comes from, instead of thinking about lead cost, to generate someone's information costs you $15. Okay, now when you go and actually get the pickup cost, now 20 pickups still cost you $1,500. So really what you have to think about is this person to get them on the phone actually costs you $75. You don't really want to think about it as lead costs anymore because if you can manipulate this number here, this pickup rate, that is going to drastically affect this. So let's go to this pickup rate here and let's mess with this pickup rate. So let's say we can get a pickup rate of 25%. And let's watch what happens, 25%, okay? And that's gonna dynamically change this number here. So now we have 25 pickups, and those pickups only cost us $60, okay? And what that has an effect on, if you go down the line, that now has made you a profit margin of $3,500, okay? That is a $1,000 increase just by increasing 5% on your pickup rates, 5%. Okay, look how big that number is, guys. And that is just your profit margin. Okay, $1,000 more to increase 5% on pickup rates. So you say, okay, Jerry, that's cool and all, that's great. How do I do this? Okay, well, the first thing is software, guys. I hear so many people complain about $100 or $120 software that does automated text messages, automated email drips, automated campaigns. All this stuff happens on automation, and they would rather go with a $30 software that doesn't do anything and just collects people's information. Look at what 5% can do, $1,000 difference, and people have the thought to complain about $70 more on spending a month on software. It's absolutely crazy, okay? So there's one way to increase. We just increased it by $1,000 by increasing 5% on your pickups, and you do that through automation, automatic scheduling, automatic text message sequences, automated calendar sequences, automated email sequences. All of those combined, you can increase your pickup rate by 3 to 5%. Okay, so really, really look into the software because it makes a big, big difference. All right. Next key component, obviously if we close more, if we have a higher close rate, then that will help obviously a lot. So let's move this number down here. Our new number is now 25% on our pickups because we added automation. Perfect. Okay, so now our close rate here is 20% of that 25%, okay? So you can see here the total number of closes initially was 4. Now the total number of closes is 5 because we are, again, taking the percentage of the total number who picked up, all right? So if you were to increase your sales skills, okay, increase your sales skills by 5%, let's see what that can do for us. So we got our close rate by 5%, boom, okay? Now we have increased our rate to $4,700, $4,700 by increasing our close rate by just 5%. Okay, so if you guys are in the sales game, you guys are salesmen, okay, or saleswomen, that's just a general term, okay? If you guys are in sales, you have to be good at sales. Okay, that's the end of it. You have to be good at sales, okay? And if you guys aren't good at sales, you need to get trained on sales. And the best thing for you guys to do, and I've been doing sales for a long time myself, the best thing that I do is I record myself. I record my conversations that I have. And then obviously, if you have other people listen to this conversation that are good at sales, if you have a coach, if there's other programs, whatever it is, if you guys are thinking, well, I don't want to spend the extra money, I don't want to spend the $300 or the $500, or I don't want to spend the time to listen to the calls, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, look at the money you guys are wasting. Look at the money you guys are wasting by changing to an automated CRM and by increasing our close percentage by just 5%. We have effectively increased our profit margin by $2,200 on a $1,500 spend. That is massive. That is so big, guys, and it's such small little tweaks and changes, okay? If you guys are not tracking your stats, then you guys have no idea what's going on the back end. Okay, you have got to track your close stats. You have got to track your conversion stats. You have got to track your pickup stats. So you know what numbers are being affected, and you know what numbers you can push harder, and you know what numbers you need to get up against. Because if you look at the top sales guys in your area and in your industry, and you compare them to your stats, I bet you very, very quickly you will see stats across the board where they are outperforming you. Not just one stat, multiple stats, because that is the difference right there. Again, we have almost doubled our margins right there, okay? So let's go with these numbers and let's just keep going down the list what else we can do, okay? So we have now a 25% pickup rate, contact rate, and we also have this 25% close rate right here, okay? So we have our $4,750 profit on a $1,500 spend. Now, what if, and these are assuming a $15 lead cost, okay? That's assuming that's what that is. Now, what if we were able to manipulate that cost? Let's say you're purchasing leads, okay, and you want to self-generate leads, and you can knock this down to, let's say, $10, okay? Let's be very conservative, and let's say $10, okay? At a $1,500 spend, that gives us 150 leads, okay? 150 leads, okay? Now, look at the numbers, what just happened. So if we can take our lead cost from $15 to $10, look at the difference over here on this side, just from the last one. So from this chart right here and this chart right here, they have the same exact stats. The only thing we have done is taken $5 off our lead cost, and we have doubled nearly doubled our profit margin. So just in those small little tweaks, guys, we've taken a $2,500 profit to a nearly $8,000 profit by increasing our pickup rate by 5%, by increasing our close rate by 5%, and by taking our lead costs from $15 to $10. Okay, that is 3x what we were looking at before, 3x by making those small little tweaks. And this is a different, guys, this is the gap between the people that are making 5 figures and the people that are making 6 figures and the few agents that are making 7 figures. You guys want to know the gaps? Look at the difference that these small little tweaks can make, okay? Don't think of it as, oh, I got to become the best salesperson in the world and I have to close 100% of these people. No, you have to make small little tweaks on all of these key factors. And when you make small tweaks on these key factors, they make a big, big difference, okay? Let's go one more time into it. And let's say that we're going to keep this 25%. And let's make one more example. Okay, we're going to keep this 25% pickup rate and we're going to keep this 25% close rate. Okay, and let's say that we can get the lead cost down to $5, okay, down to $5, which if you guys are telesales, it's very, very possible. We've been generating leads for between $3 and $6 very, very consistently in nearly every single state. Okay, so let's say we get our lead cost down to $5. So for a $1,500 spend, that can get us, let me do some quick math here, is that 300? So we can get that down to 300 leads if we can get it down to $5. Okay, so $5 per lead, assuming this pickup rate, assuming this pickup cost, look at the profit margin then. Okay, massive, massive, massive difference. Okay, now I understand, just as you guys are saying right now, yeah, Jerry, okay, but it's going to take me longer to get through 300 leads. Yes, I get it. I get that. There is going to be more of a time crunch for you guys to do that, but the data speaks for itself, okay? The data is the data. There's no way around it. That is the numbers. If you guys want to increase your sales, you guys want to take this stuff seriously, you guys want to become one of the top guys in the game, this is how you do it right here, okay? You got to sharpen these numbers up. First off, if you guys aren't tracking these numbers, that's step number one. You got to know your numbers down to a T. And I guarantee you, all the guys that are making 6 figures, they know these stats. They know these numbers. It is not by mistake, okay? You guys thinking that they make up these things and they make 6 figures or 7 figures by mistake, you're wrong. Okay, they know these stats and they know how to push these stats. Okay, so understand these numbers. Look on how you can push each one of these numbers or one individually. If you can just increase your pickup rate by 3%, it's going to make a big difference. A big difference. $1,000 a week or $800 a week divided over the 52 weeks. That's a big, big difference, guys. So take the time for you guys to say, I don't have time, I need to call my leads. You guys are making a big, big mistake. Because if you guys just take the time, increase that by 5% or 3% or whatever it is, you make the time investment, it is going to pay off every single week. Okay, that money is going, that profit margin is going to continue to increase every single week. And if you guys get really, really good at this stuff, that is how you become a 6-figure agent. I hope you guys all will get there. I hope you guys take this advice, and I hope you take it to heart because it is the real deal. Numbers do not lie, guys, all right? Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Continue to crush it. Let me know what you guys thought about this new style of video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would love to hear your thoughts, questions, comments, concerns down in the comments section. We'll see you in the next one.